This video is exploding on the internet right now. Active duty member is being berated about his weight by somebody of the general public while this guy was just waiting around for his food, playing on his phone. Watch the video right here.
Hey, you in the U.S. Navy?
I am in the U.S. Navy.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
You don't know how old you are?
27. I don't know if it was 27, 28, but it's 27.
How long you been in the Navy?
I've been in the Navy for 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm a yeoman.
A yeoman?
Like admin.
Huh? Admin? You work in the office?
Yes.
Not against you, but our military has gone to hell.
Why? What's going on?
I don't know, man. I'm 3 times your age and you look 4 times out of shape.
Right.
Our military has dropped this far down in standards.
No, yeah. I mean.
Are you full-time military?
I am.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You said you hesitate on saying how old you are.
No, I'm 27.
Are you? I mean, if it's stolen valor, I can understand, but
Oh no,
if our military has dropped this low, we are screwed, bro. Absolutely. I don't think you could run 100 yards or do 5 push-ups.
Me?
Yes, sir.
I can definitely do that.
Oh,
I
man.
just took my test, like, and I did.
I mean, I got out of the military when I was in 83.
Yeah.
And this is horrible what has happened. And you don't have any socks on?
Oh no, I just got.
You don't have any socks on. Are you supposed to be military or you just stolen valor? Because I can understand that. Is that what's going on?
That's not.
Do you have ID?
I do.
I mean, I don't mean to bother you with this, but I'm embarrassed for our country. Dude, your belly buttons are fucking, how can you be in, this is disgusting. I'm sorry.
Right.
Let me get away before I say anything else.
No.
God bless you. Try to get yourself better, man.
Right.
I mean, if you're in the military, you hesitate on saying your age.
Well,
This is crazy.
Right.
God bless you.
Right.
We're You speak Mandarin?
No.
You should learn it. You're going to need it.
Couple things I'm going to take away from this. Yes, he should have been wearing the appropriate socks. Yes, was his shirt way too damn tight? Yes. I'm not sure about the button. It does look like it's together. I don't know. Maybe the lighting, it looked like it was spread open. Who knows? But was this guy probably in the correct intention but the worst execution possible? Yes. This guy, I also can't take him that seriously if he's saying, you better learn to speak Mandarin. It's Mandarin. If you're trying to make an intelligent point, at least be appropriate with how you speak about this threat that you're talking about. And I say that because I'm looking at this from the perspective of approaching this way. If bullying worked, everybody would be skinny, right? And you understand that this is a lifestyle change, and what you're going to push someone like this to go do is probably go binge eat, probably work out twice, and thinks that he's maybe going to get a little bit more fit, but that's an unrealistic expectation. And so I sit here and I'm like, if those things were all part of the process of what would actually allow this kid to be more successful and look like he's part of the military, it would have probably happened through bullying already. But I wanted to break this down because there are other contextual factors that are beyond this right now, and this is just such an isolated incident. Now, if you guys do not remember, it was earlier this year that the U.S. Navy had officially announced that they were going to allow an entire reset on the physical fitness training standards as people had failures, and they were essentially going to wipe them clean, allowing people to stay in the military, allowing people to promote, possibly allowing all these things to happen. So essentially it was allowing people this start over, which I believe in second chances, but a lot of people had criticism for this, as the standard should have already been met, and if people already pass it, they should have more incentive than the person that did not pass it. Now, this did not also come without scrutiny, as well as people have been been talking about how many PT tests have been required by the U.S. Navy over the past couple of years since COVID-19 had a release, where it had only allowed one PT test a year. And even before that, they were even moving towards this one PT test a year, as if you scored a certain score of an excellent low or above, you could get a waiver for the next one. So you only were doing it once a year, because this is based off a curve. So essentially, if you're in the top half of that curve, you are not going to have to retake it in order to make sure you were good to go. And on top of that, this brings some critical questions. Is the body composition assessment, the height and weight, is that a relevant score? Which a lot of people over time have had said no. On top of that, you're looking at people that have looked at this from the perspective of, is the fitness test in general relevant to someone actually being able to perform their task in the U.S. Navy? And if you look at that, one of those examples would be, this guy is a yeoman, which is an administrative. He's doing documents, computer work. He's not like doing any manual labor at all. So should there be a different tier based on where somebody is actually working and the demands and struggles of that job? People are talking about how ready the military is. We've talked about the ASAP score that's been now reduced to a 10 as the lowest possible. People have talked about the PT standards have been the lowest that they've ever been. People are talking about X, Y, and Z. And so that's kind of why this guy was hinting out. What do you guys think about this situation? Do you think that this was an appropriate way to do it? Do you think that his anger should have been taken out in a more broad spectrum versus, going against this one individual person sitting inside a restaurant just minding his own business? This is something that, is an at-scale issue, but I'd like to ask you guys, what do you guys think about this situation? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys like topics I cover on this channel, make sure you hit me up over on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, or in the comments below. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.